Hello, everybody. As promised, I just wanted to make a video that goes over this handout that I provided on the difference between the subject of the essay versus the topics in the essay. So you can see I have that information here um, directly on the Canvas page as text, but I also have it down here as a Word document if you prefer looking at it like a Word document. And as usual, you can download the Word document by clicking on the download arrow right there if you want to keep it on your device. But anyway, going over this information here. So I call this the hierarchy of ideas in an essay. It's kind of just like a phrase that I thought of. And again, the subject of the essay, the topics of the essay, these are terms I use. You might have other English teachers who use different terms. But basically, in my view, the subject of the essay is what the essay is about. And in the case of your first essay, it's going to be the subject of the essay is going to be, whatever problem you choose to write about. The topics of the essay are smaller points that are related to support the thesis, which is kind of the overall argument you make about the subject of your essay. And we're going to get into thesis statements in a little bit, but right now you could think that you want to explain to the reader why the problem you chose is a problem, or maybe how you see the problem in real life, or maybe how the problem came to be, or maybe some solutions for the problem. I've seen in your pre-writes people kind of leaning in all those different directions. So each one of those things can be a topic of the essay that kind of works to explain in more detail what the subject of the essay is and how it exists in real life. So one way that you can think about this is like you're having a conversation with people at a backyard barbecue or party, right? So, what you're talking about in the conversation, that's like kind of similar to the subject. So if we kind of move down to this example I have down here, let's say that we're having a conversation about NFL quarterbacks, right? That would be the subject of our conversation. If I was going to write about it, that would be the subject of my essay. And let's say the claim or the overall argument that I want to make is that Tom Brady is the greatest NFL quarterback of all time. That would be my thesis statement, or just the central argument that I'm trying to prove in this conversation or in this essay, right? Now, each topic is going to be something that I can expand on in its own body paragraph that explains or works to prove why my thesis is true. So, right, topic one, Tom Brady won the most Super Bowls of any quarterback, right? Topic two, Tom Brady wins the most games in the regular season and the playoffs. Topic three, Tom Brady throws the least amount of interceptions, right? And each one of these topics is something I would write about in its own paragraph. I wouldn't write a paragraph that talks about how he won the most Super Bowls and wins the most games in the regular season and the playoffs. I would be expanding on each of those topics in their own body paragraph. So I know there's a lot of information on here about the evidence and the thesis that I haven't quite gone over yet, but I hope this video was helpful in helping you understand that there is going to be a subject of your paper, which is the problem you choose to write about, and the topics of your paper are going to kind of be things that you can expand on that explain how we see this problem in real life, why it's such a problem, or how the problem came to be, or maybe even some solutions to the problem. So I hope that was helpful. I hope this handout kind of clarifies things. As always, if you want to reach out to me and talk about it, I'm available. You can text me. We can set up a time to chat on the phone. We can just text back and forth. We can meet on we can meet in the conferences feature or any kind of Zoom type platform, Skype, whatever works for you. But hopefully that clarified things. And if you still are a little hazy on it, just please reach out to me. We can talk about it. I'm sure you'll get it in no time. So I hope everyone's doing okay with this, and I'll talk to you soon.